Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Thursday. Actually, it's not Thursday, it's Wednesday, October the 12th. My name is Barry Anerson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room. It is a room in which I share my screen all day long, and I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m., usually up to 4 p.m. Sometimes I knock off a little bit earlier, but we'll just say 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And if you want to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, just type this into your browser, click on it, and you'll be taken to a subscription page, and you will see a promo code. And also in the text of this YouTube, you will see another code for our open house, which starts next week, Monday to Friday. This will give you access to everything we have to offer, live, real time, our premium service, and that'll be, you can test it for 1 week. Come into the room, of course, and we'll show you how to use it. Now, a great day. In fact, a great day getting better. Let me just bring this one out. So before I forget, I want to giant kudos to one of the great traders in our room, Boiler. Boiler brought SMG to our attention right around here. Now, to be honest, I took the trade the first time. I took the trade at 85.10, right there. And it was moving up a little bit, and then all of a sudden we got this nasty candle. I got up just below 84, 885. So it took a 12-cent loss on that. But as I told everybody, especially even the first time, now, you know, this was a nasty candle, I have to admit. This is all the way down to 84.78. As I told everybody, though, I said, you know what, if it breaks down below 85, I'll try to get out as quickly as I can, and then I can always get back in. And look at this. I got back into the trade at 85.17, and I did take some out at 85.38, and now I'm just starting riding the rest. Obviously, this 86, a whole number, might be tough to get through. During this video, I may trade some out, but right now, looking awfully nice. And again, big kudos to Boiler in a room. He came up with another one yesterday, KR. Not quite as dramatic. I think he called it right here. And I'd actually said I wanted to watch it this morning. If you're in the trading room before the market open, I usually open the room at about 8:45. I said to watch this one. It looked like pretty good. It had broken. It held the 30 mark, and on the daily chart, it did have some room. Unfortunately, I sort of lost sight of it, and I'll show you why. But this turned out to be just another excellent trade. So thank you very much, Boiler. Two excellent calls in a row. Now, my day was basically done in the first almost 5-10 minutes. NSPR. The NSPR came from, make sure I get this correct. I think this came from the upward momentum. Let's see, what was my entry? Yes. 935 NSPR. So it came right here. And I ended up taking the trade. This was a really fast mover. Took the trade at, was my price, the alert I see was at 331, and I ended up taking the trade at 339. Basically right about here. Look at this candle. This is 15-minute, but if I go to a 5-minute, I mean, this is how quick it was. This is on a 5-minute candle. So I'm in on this candle. That's the blue arrow. I'm in on this candle. Hit a high of 388. I got out at 375 on the way up, and I took the balance off at 347 on the way down. You know, and after that, it really has given it all up. But basically, that made my day. Certainly, within the first 10 minutes, in my past, I may have been done for the day. But of course, I moderate the room, so I'm going to be around all day. PSG, I'm in this one. And I see I'm down a little bit on this one. I'm in at 415. I may get out if it breaks down any lower. This one was a high flyer yesterday. It popped up to 418. It was a high flyer yesterday. You see where it got up to. I can't quite see on here, but I think it made a high of 421. So the jury's out. I may be getting out of this one. We'll see. So I've got an eye on this on my other window. The other one that I'm in is TRXC. This could be a swing trade. This was alerted. Take a look at the daily chart. Back this out just a little bit here. You'll see why. On a two break, I put a price alert on the chart on a two break. Take a look at the void it's got, and it has some hurdles to overcome. 230 and maybe this area, but right now I am in this one at 209 and resisted selling off any at 221, and we'll see. We'll see what I'm going to do. I may in fact swing this one, and certainly as long as it stays over two. But I definitely, this is the sort of thing that we like to see. Now it is a bio, so you never know what news they could come out with. Like here, obviously people were up here and had awful news, but it looks like it's trying to curl around a little bit. So willing to take perhaps a little bit of a risk on this one. So those are the three I'm in right now. The other one that we traded early, HTGM, and this one, definitely made my day also. If the first one wasn't going to make my day, this one certainly made my day. HTGM, the alert came again on the low floaters, came at 288. Now I was really late on I remember now. This also came later on the Alpha Predator, and so I missed this original pop-up. Well, I guess I've missed it. When it hit the Alpha Predator, which has turned into a really nice window, 359. Let me just click on this and you'll see there's the candle right there. So I ended up taking this trade at 378, right about here. Popped over 4, got all the way up to 445. I didn't trade it there. Got up to 425. I took some off at 413. And unfortunately on this candle, as it was moving down, I got out just over 4. Was kind of happy. Thought, okay, it must be over. Did have another pop, but then it resumed. And again, can't beat yourself up about the fact that I got out here and then it popped up again, because this action right here could have kept going from here. So yes, it did pop back up, but if it would drive me more nuts if I don't kind of obey the way I trade, obey the stops in the way I trade, and I miss this sort of action, and then because I remember, let's say another stock comes along and it does this and I don't get out. And I don't get out because I remember this action from a previous stock. And then this happens, and it moves all the way down. It just, you have to forget the fact that sometimes these things will work against you, but you have to kind of be kind of true to yourself and obey your stops as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, those two trades, the NSPR and the HTGM, absolutely made my day. I did try to take this one, UNFI. I did take this one. Fortunately, I got whipped out right here. Looked kind of good. Looked like it was breaking over the 41 mark. A little pullback here, and then all of a sudden, it got this horrible candle coming down. Got out of the trade a little bit later than I wanted. 42.93, was in at 43.09. Got out at 42.93. Anyway, so definitely been an exciting day. SMG is still hanging in there. I'm going to see if it can hold on, see if it can break 86. Who knows? Maybe I'll get $1 in this one. Remember, I'm in at 85.17, so I need 86.17 on the bid to get $1 on that one. And the PSG, fingers crossed that maybe the pullback is over, and this holds. If it does, then it might resume. If not, I just get out and move on. All right, today is FOMC day, so that's why I'm doing the video a little bit earlier and kind of racing through it. FOMC, the minutes will be at 2 o'clock. There's no discussion at 2:30, but always exciting times. Like to put the SPY, the 1 minute chart up. Usually a lot of action right at 2 o'clock, depending on what they say, or what the minutes read. Gold can move crazily, and all sorts of things can happen. Anyway, I'll go back to the room in 1 second. Again, just want to tell you this is the address to get into the room. And I usually open the room at about 8:45. That's when I start to share my screen, and then get live from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And come in early, because that's when we discuss some of the setups that might be good all day long. So that's where I talked about Kroger. In fact, not that I took it, KR. I was so wrapped up in the NSPR and the other one, but a lot of people got into the KR. Probably because I was talking about it in the pre-market and indicated that it might be a good watch for people. So Okay, and by the way, I did get out of the PSG. I might get back in here. Okay, and so I did get out of the PSG, and we'll see what happens going forward on that one. All right, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.